What kind of the atheist are you within two types of atheist? One type of atheist of the two types is the foolish atheist, and the other one is the wise atheist. What kind of the atheist is the foolish atheist? Foolish atheist is an atheist who have decided it to became an atheist because he is not in need of keeping God's commandments. Foolish atheist is a kind of atheist who is legally trying to free himself from God's guidelines, regardless of how plain God's existence is in his own thoughts and also through others people's explanation. Foolish atheist is a kind of atheist who have decided it to become an atheist because being an atheist seemed to him as something that makes you look like you are a thinking person or very important person. That means no matter how clear and visible God's existence is to him, this kind of atheist will not believe because he thinks it will pull him down from what he thinks usually makes him look like very important person or a thinking person. Foolish atheist is a kind of atheist who think that he is too educated, too knowledgeable, and too wise to believe what common people believe, which means believing what common people believe used to make him like he is, standing on same ground with common people, making his knowledge and wisdom of no effect. So that is the reason they have decided to choose something that will make them some few steps ahead of common people. No matter how plain and visible God's existence is, there is nothing that concerns them there. Their aims is just to create something that will differentiate them from common people. Their aims is just to create something that shows it clearly that these people are ahead of everyone in terms of thinking, and that is the reason they don't think like ordinary folks. Foolish atheist is a person who is not in need of being called fool by the so-called educated people who think they have got the right to ever first prove anything people believe. And if anyone believe what they have not proves, that person is a fool according to them. And if you became an atheist because you don't want to be called a foolish person by this group because they have not proves God's existence, it means you are a foolish atheist because you don't know what you are doing. Foolish atheist is a kind of person who have became an atheist by choice, not by reason. When someone have decided it to become an atheist because he is interesting in being an atheist, not because he doesn't see how he should believe that God exists. This kind of atheist is the one we called fool atheist, a kind of atheist who is not in need of being something else apart from being atheist, because he have already decided to be an atheist regardless of uncomfortable number of enlightenment he came across that makes it clear to him that God exists. This kind of atheist, even though you present the truth to him visibly and clearly, he will not understand. No matter how hard you try to make him to understand, he will not understand. Why? Because being an atheist to him is a choice. And that is what we called stupidity, reality of stupidity. Foolish atheist is a kind of person who chose what he is interesting in it over truth and evidence. For everyone to distinguish the truth from error in this world, you must first get rid of partiality. You can't think that I want to choose one of the two things that have confused me of what to choose, and you decide to put down something that will help you to choose the truth from error. Maybe the principle you have put down to help you choose the truth from error is that anything that will have evidence is what I will choose, but deep down, you have already chosen one of the two for yourself. This is what we call partiality. When you have already chosen one of the two before the evidences were present, it may not make you believe the evidence of what you have not chosen, no matter how truthful it is, because you will be against its evidence because you are against it for defeating what you have chosen. That is what we call partiality. Partiality cannot allow you to see reality of something. When someone have deep down choose to be an atheist, it will ever be too hard to make him believe that God exists. It is not because he doesn't see how God exists, but because he have already chosen the part he is interested in it. Such kind of atheist is what we call the foolish atheist. Foolish atheist is an atheist that fight with visible truth which he knows deep down to be truth, but he just fight with it to ensure that the tension is still ongoing and to ensure the people that are watching the controversy that we will never give up. Foolish atheist is an atheist that publicly declare that there is nothing like angels, demons, Satan, God, or any unseen powers, but later end up in secret which is in darkness worshipping the statue of Baphomet, Beelzebub, Mammon, Zeus, Baal, Horus, Diana, and etc. In church, we called this kind of practice hypocrisy, but connected to someone who called himself atheist. We called him foolish atheist because he don't know what he is doing. What kind of the atheist is the wise atheist? Wise atheist is an atheist that had become an atheist because he have taken his time and all the knowledge he had to prove that God exists, but he didn't make it to prove that God exists. So he decided to say, God does not exist, based on his research, and if there is anyone that can come with clear information that clearly prove to him how God exists, he will stop being an atheist. Because being an atheist to him was not a choice, but it was based on the reason that he did not get information that shows him how God exists. Wise atheist is an atheist that doesn't practice partiality in his research or sided with the side which he is interesting in it to win. When you are already an atheist and you take your time and all the knowledge you had to go for research to find out whether God exists or not, it will be impossible of the impossible to find out that God exists. Why? Because you are already an atheist. Partiality is going to take place in research, no matter how hard you try. If an atheist will go for research to find out whether God exists without partiality, he is automatically going to be a God-believing or Christian. Uncomfortable number of atheists that have become God-believing or Christian. Now are they atheists who have went to research without partiality? So for me to make it clear to you of who the wise atheist is, a wise atheist is an atheist who does not practice partiality in his research or sided with the side which he is interesting in it to win. Wise atheist is an atheist who does not rejects the evidence of God's existence presented to him by somebody and think that there is no way I can accept that God's exists while I have first declare that God does not exist. Wise atheist is an atheist who doesn't think that when he have already concluded that God does not exist, there is no one that is going to think that he have discovered a different information that contradict mine and expect me to believe that he is right. Wise atheist is a kind of atheist that accept the truth no matter how it contradict what he have been professing to be the truth as long it is truth. Wise atheist is an atheist that doesn't fight with visible and plain truth because it contradict what he professed to be true. Wise atheist is a kind of atheist who does not think that believing truth that contradict what I have all this long been claiming to be the truth will make me look like I have been a fool all this long. Wise atheist is an atheist that doesn't fight with the plain and visible truth which he knows deep down to be the truth, but just fight with it too. Shows to everyone that the tension is still raging or continuing. Wise atheist is an atheist that doesn't allow himself to be conquered by pride. It is not good to profess what you have once upon a time opposed to be the truth. It will make you look like simple person